What's good, everybody? It's your boy DJ Av. Fair warning: this video is going to have a lot of curse words in it. From me, from the videos, probably from me because this is going to be a rant video, and I'm going to go ahead and play this clip from DJ Payton 1. I watched this yesterday, sat and thought about it all last night, couldn't even sleep. So here I am. I'm recording this video, and everybody on the stream, got like 12 people on the stream, and let's go, fellas.
Stupid. Any rapper out there right now fully expects to get free beats from all of you dumbass producers, myself included. And so I look like a bully when I say, nah, I charge for beats. What you mean you charge for beats? I don't know, because this is how I make my living. So you producers out there doing whatever and acting like you can just give beats away for free because I want free promotion. I do it for the love, dude. It's about the music. It's not about the money, dude. But let me break this down for you.
So we're going to stop that right there, and I'm going to go and play this clip real quick.
Y'all feel there's anything that we should continue to build on, or something that we should bring back to the game a little bit more?
Oh, that's always tricky, man. Artists got to do it how they feel it.
Yeah.
They shouldn't do it how they think they should do it. They shouldn't do it how they think the people want them to do it. They should do it how they feel it and go from there. And you'll always be happy and satisfied. Hip hop and the artists got so focused on results.
Yeah.
What my record sell? What is this? That ain't got nothing to do with you creating the music.
Yeah, it has nothing to do. When we started this thing, it's not for the money. It's for the music. It's for the love of the music. And if you treat her right, she's gonna treat you right. The minute you come in this thing and you're in it to make money, yeah, your time is limited in this motherfucker, man.
Think about when we started. It was no money.
Now, I just played those two clips because the title of this is called Business Over Bullshit. And not to say what Payne won, because I commented on there, and I left my comment on the video, and I'll just show you the comment so people don't think that that I'm just flip flopping, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of comments, man. There you can see it right there. It says, you hit the nail on the head with this one, this bro. I will make a response video to this tomorrow on my channel. Now I hold true to that, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch scenes real quick. But all day, every day, business over bullshit. Now, the reason why I named it this, because I think a lot of people are always concerned about what somebody else does and so what somebody else thinks, numbers, this, that, and the third, and are not concerned about the results, the product, them, period, like you. And one of my mantras is, what would you do? Like, now, if I was to put something out, would I fuck with it? You know what I'm saying? Like that type of mantra, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you actually have the answers to all the questions that you might not have, because you can always look up stuff, you can always test it out. It's always trial and error. Now, here's the thing, Payne 1 gives out free beats, mind you, he gives out free beats. Now, that's what kind of struck me. That's what kind of struck me because somebody else had hit me in a DM or whatnot and was telling me, "Hey, man, I saw that bullshit. Like, he was talking about some, yeah, man. I saw you co-sign him." And I was like, "Oh, word? He gives away free beats?" To each his own. I'm not mad at that. If that's his answer to all the hundreds of people, hundreds and thousands of people that are out there that's giving out free beats, it is what it is, That's his way of competing with the market of today. All right, And I know a lot of people are gonna act like, man, Dr. Dre when he came out, man, it wasn't no computers, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no pirating software, wasn't no Fruity Loops, And I didn't even play that part of the Payne 1 interview, which had me kind of blown. But at the same time, it's like, whatever. because this shit is like a revolving circle. Like my pops, mind you, was a phenomenal. He's still here. Is a phenomenal man. He military, militant, always a leader, great fighter, and he was a talented musician on top of that. And I remember when hip hop was really getting started, and I kept on asking him about drum machines and stuff like that. You know what he did? His response to that was the same response to like how everybody else is about FL Studio. And that's what's funny about people that always jump to conclusions and stuff like that about hardware and software shit, that's another story. But yeah, he was just like, he handed me my violin, which I was long before I quit, I was first chair, killing it with the violin. No shame in that, no shame in me admitting that. I don't care. And he's like, man, you gotta learn how to play this, man, real instrument. And now you got, man, oh, you're not a real producer if you if you are on Fruity Loops or whatnot. And then I even remember the Pro Tools guys, even though Pro Tools at the time didn't even support MIDI, was like yeah, hey, you're not a real producer engineer if you're using Cubase. It's like, who could you run to for comfort, right? Bullshit. That's not what matters. Is the results, period. That's all that matters, is the result. The result of you, whatever you do when you made your beat. However, at the end of the day, because people don't give a shit. The average person that is a music lover does not give a shit what you do. We already just went past the whole entire Drake thing where Drake was had a ghostwriter and whatnot, and then people was coming to the defense of Drake and stuff like that, left and right. Have fans. Your average fan does not give a shit about that. So why in the hell would you even comment on such a thing? You know what I'm saying? And I even made a video on that, so it's not even worth me even talking about that either. But don't worry about what other people are doing. Who gives a shit? I don't care if you're making beats with your ass. If you're making beats with your butthole and that becomes a hit because an artist raps on it and sings on it, or whatever people are doing these days, good for you. I commend you. I mean, 9 times out of 10, what people don't understand is art is imitation. People gonna follow a trend, and then the trend is gonna be scratched. The longest trend right now is trap music. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in the trenches with this junk since 1999. 1999. Yes. So think about this joint. I mean, like people got to get over these self-reliant egos and stuff like that, man. I mean, people are gonna do what they want to do. I do think that if you're giving away a whole bunch of free beats and stuff like that, it's a exact result of how people are going to treat you, because what starts off free ends up free, and it will continue to be free, and you'll continue to be struggling unless you have a backup plan. Now, I mean, even to the point to where even if you're posting stuff on a the huge platform known as YouTube, which after the stream, this video is going to be up on. If you're posting beats on there and you're trying to sell them on there, and I've already talked about this in the marketing video, 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to rip your beat and fucking rap over it for non-freaking profit. And Payne One actually pointed that out. The thing is about that business over bullshit motto that we're going by right now is that those artists that are really, the artists that are really afraid to pay producers for production and whatnot, at the end of the day, they're probably are not going to go anywhere anyways. They're not serious enough about their career, because at the end of the day, they're probably going to have to if the song that they did with you that they got to be for free, somebody at the end of the day is going to question if they own that track 100%. Bottom line. Now, one of the realest things that Payne One touched up on, and I don't think he touched up on it in the video, was how the producers are the prey now. That I highly agree with, and I can't. There's no slant to it at all. I cannot in any way not care about that, because that is the bullshit. I mean, but at the same time, we became the prey because we're not doing our job as far as developing the artists, keeping them in check, and all that stuff, man. A lot of the old school producers, man, believe it or not, were pretty tough guys. They weren't having that shit. They was not having it. But at the same time, they spent money on their artists, and as a result, you know, it's kind of like it's the changeover to the game. You know, so many artists got screwed over in the past that, you know, now the game has kind of flipped, and the artists are making the decisions, the decisions and whatnot. And I can't even say decisions, but so that's the result of the game and how the game has changed. From where Dr. Dre is at, and even Dr. Dre adjusted. I mean, he wasn't trying to drop to Detox. He just came out and said it was ass. You know, it was butt. He's just like, man, it was butt. I wasn't gonna put nothing out that was garbage. You see what I'm saying? In the meantime of him doing that, he came up with a phenomenal idea, which I already commented in another video, in industry industry standard BS, where he came out with the headphones that cost $15 and was selling them for $200 because he made a name of himself. He was pretty much leveraging off his own name. That's very possible for any producer to do, from any aspect, from any level, as long as your music is good. No matter what the results are, no matter how many freebies you are, if your music's not good, you're not gonna get good results. Period. So you can't just get out there and be like, hey, well, oh man, y'all giving away free beats and be bugging and tripping out there on other people or what they're doing or how they're making their beats or whatever. But you're worried about what somebody's doing and how they're making their money, if they're not making money or not. Because I'm pretty sure the people that are giving away the free beats and stuff like that are packaging up the beats. I seen one gig of beats for $15. I thought that was retarded and a ridiculous deal, but at the same time, I was like, damn. Now, did this person actually think, and we're at 12 minutes, I'm gonna keep this at 15 minutes. Did this person actually think to himself, like, hey, that deal might be too good to be true, and people might not take me very seriously when I do that? Or did he already know that and had a backup plan, like he was going to monetize all his beats and stuff like that on YouTube? And that's kind of funny because, the whole entire power of YouTube in general is that you can monetize stuff and get your money back, or make sure that somebody else ain't making money off your stuff. You dig that? So, and that's regardless of these people that actually like to come out here and pay whatever for a lease beat and then post it and get it and push it through TuneCore and try to collect royalties off of it, off your monetizing your beat or whatever. Regardless, if they don't own that beat, they don't have it, they don't have the information or whatever, y'all haven't made an agreement, it's not theirs. And I will say that proudly. Damn cell phone. So, as I look soft, hope my dog, it's just the reality that we live in right now as far as music production. Like, too many people are worried about this bullshit that's going on, and we're not getting the results. I know Paying One, he's actually a hard worker. I mean, I'm not dissing anything on what he says. I don't 100% agree with him, but at the same time, I do respect what he's saying. But you guys out there, I know just leave a comment how you feel or whatever. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to agree and disagree. The community is already split as it is. The whole entire point of my channel, anyways, is to kind of unify the community. And it's kind of hard to when I'm actually just using one one doll, the doll that everybody happens to hate the most, and you know, it is what it is. You know, it's the doll that a lot of producers like to hate on, but it's also the doll that is producing 75% or more of music right now. So, you know, think about those numbers. But yeah, you know, if you like this video, man, just give me a like, man. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have any comments, man, just let's discuss this, man. How you feel, you know? Are you mad at people that are giving away beats for free? Because I don't give a shit. Because at the end of the day, I got other things I can do. I'm a sound designer. I can design VSTs. I can engineer all day, every day. So I mean, I'm gonna put several hats on. You know what I'm saying? Just like this one right here, this fly ass Atlanta hat. But yeah, you know, if you have, and if this is your first video, man, I know this is a rant video, and it's probably it feels kind of weak, you know, because it's not nothing new. But you know, I suggest you check out my other videos. I have more constructive videos than this, you know. But subscribe. And it's your boy DJ Al McCree, and I'm gonna work on this beat, and I'm gonna go right back to sleep. All right.